the 10-Minute Car Sales Talk Podcast, where it's all about life in the car business. Telling you like it is, here's the man with the plan, Terry Cameron.
Welcome back to another episode of Buzzer Beater Friday on the 10-Minute Car Sales Talk Podcast. This episode should probably air, I believe, on the 11th of October, and it's titled, If You Were Me. We're going to talk about a short, simple, and sweet way to find out the true objection a customer has and to be able to close on it. Everybody seems to think that to close a customer and to find out their objection and to negotiate, we have to be really witty, and it has to be sexy. Well, not this time. But just like in any other close we use, if you haven't set it up properly, it's probably not going to work. You have got to have done a good presentation and demonstration. You have to be on the right vehicle. If you're just winging it, you're on the wrong vehicle, or you're not sure, chances are this isn't going to work. So again, it's called the If You Were Me close. And you use this when you just can't figure out how to close the sale. If all else fails, just ask the customer. Let's say the customer said they just wanted to hold off for a while and think about it. You would just respond with, hey, no problem. But do you mind helping me out with something for just a second? Of course, the customer is going to say, no problem. They will. And you just ask them, Mr. Customer, if you were me and you had a car or truck or SUV, whatever you're working on, that you knew was the perfect vehicle for your customer, and you knew it would not only meet all their wants and needs, but possibly save them some money right now and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on future maintenance also. But you just couldn't get through to them and you couldn't even find out why. What would you do? What would you ask your customer? Now, if you've done this right, they're going to tell you what they would do, which is their objection, which is what we need to overcome. Now, all you have to do is clarify it. And it's probably going to be price. And if it's price, you'll rephrase it all the way down to budget. You'll isolate it, and then you'll close the sale. It's not a real fancy close, but it's short, sweet, and to the point. And this is the one you use when you just can't figure out why the customer has to think about it. So one more time. Customer says they want to hold off for just a while. You just tell them no problem. But before you go, do you think you could help me out with something for just a quick second? Customer says yes. So you ask them, if you were me and you had a car or truck or SUV, whichever you're working on, that you knew was the perfect vehicle for your customer, and you knew it would not only save them some money right now, but possibly save them hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on future maintenance also, but you just couldn't get through to them and you couldn't even find out why, what would you do? Shut your trap and listen to what the customer says. Again, it's probably going to be price, but whatever it is, now you know what you have to overcome to close the sale, and if you can't do it, get your manager involved at this point. Just another quick, short way to help you sell another car this month. It's going to be a great weekend. Now, before I go, please search for me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm starting to put out a few videos here and there. And also, if you don't mind hopping over to my website, the 10minutecarsalestalk.com website, shoot me an email with your name and your dealership's name, and I'll include you in a future episode. All right, guys, remember the sky's the limit. I'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening to this week's podcast. Please rate it on iTunes and visit the 10minutesalestalk.com website to send an email. We appreciate your valuable feedback, and don't forget to share the show with a friend.
Trainers, managers, and teachers, are you looking for a way to add fun to your training while keeping 100% of the focus of your class? I can help you because I discovered a tool that is attention magic. I've been using this tool for over 7 years and it's always a hit. I'm talking about Game Show Presenter Gold software. The amazing thing is that it makes it fun for people to pay attention, and people do pay attention to something that's challenging, competitive, and fun. Here's how it works. Game Show Presenter is a multimedia template. You just choose one of the built-in game show formats, then customize it with questions and answers about your topic, and your game is ready to play. The software handles the music, graphics, and scorekeeping. Game Show Presenter works with almost any audience, but for training salespeople, it's a blast because their competitive nature kicks in and they get a chance to show what they know and sometimes embarrass themselves a bit for what they don't know. Either way, the game makes for a memorable experience. I have a link to the Game Show Presenter software on my website, so come check it out. I've arranged for my listeners to get a 10% discount off the $99 one-time price. So be sure to use the buy link on my page, 10minutessalestalk.com. Game Show Presenter Gold. It'll transform your next training session like magic.